We've all heard that saying, work smarter, not harder. But really, what the heck does that really mean? Well, that's the topic of today's Out of the Box episode. Welcome to Out of the Box, the series where unconventional thinking leads to extraordinary living. I'm your host, Elizabeth Miner, and today I want to talk about that phrase, work smarter, not harder. Now, really, is this just a soundbite found in fortune cookies and on tea bags as wisdom? Or is there something to this? Well, we've all seen that fly banging up against the window. And you know that there is no lack of effort going on there. That thing is going. And you watch. And you think, oh dude, just move over 2 inches to the left. You got this. The window's open. And nothing. So you grab a piece of paper and you try and shoo it over there, and it keeps going back because it is determined to get through that window. And it just keeps going and going. And you finally give up trying to help. And you come back a couple hours later, and there it is. On the floor. Dead. Not for lack of effort. But you see, that's how many of us are doing life. And there may be somebody watching going, dude, you know, if you just go 2 inches to the left, you got this. But we don't listen because we know we just got to try harder. We know that what we want is on the other side of that glass. We can see it. And we keep going for it. And we think, maybe if we just put a little bit more effort. My mom always said, my dad always said, somebody has always been telling me, just do a little bit more and you'll get everything you want. Well, I'd love to share a story with you about when I was raising my kids. I have one child who's just a little bit of a busybody. He just could not keep still. He was just going. And I had to develop something to help him kind of step out of that. Really, something to help him stop being that fly. Because he would just keep going, and eventually something would happen and he'd end up on the ground. Now, thankfully, it wasn't dying. But some days I'm sure he felt like he was because he just kept trying. So I developed what only the mom of a 4-year-old busy boy would do. Just a simple gesture. Stop and think. Stop and think. Now, it was something that we actually still giggle about today, and he is well into his 20s. But it's something that each one of us in the family continues to do because it makes sense. We need to interrupt the pattern sometimes and just step back and think, analyze. Is there a better way to do what I'm trying to do? Am I doing something that is not to be done? Is there something else I could be doing that will produce better results? Whatever the question, as long as the question is helpful in that way, you're going to find yourself not on the windowsill on your back. You're going to find yourself giving yourself opportunities to find another path. Now, I have done this all of my life when I have found myself in spaces which looked like there was no way out. Stop and think. What is it I'm going after? Is it possible in a different way? Is there somebody who can help direct me those 2 inches to the left that I can't see? So here's my unconventional thinking for the day. Stop and think. Don't be that fly. And I gotta tell you, we all do it from time to time. You know it, and I know it. So I hope this will be helpful for you as we move forward in all of our goals. And if you know somebody who just might need this message, please do forward this video. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that little button there, and a little thumbs up goes a long way in this YouTube algorithm. So please don't hesitate to click that little thumb for me. And if you're subscribed, I'll show up in your inbox each week when a new one of these drops. Well, until next week, keep going after that extraordinary life that you deserve. Ciao.